Hi everyone, thank you for inviting me here. I am Zoe, a gamification consultant, and I am going to explain to you what it is all about and how it can solve KHITEN's problem. So first of all, let's summarize a little bit what your company is about. Your company's name is KHITEN. You are selling non-conventional cosmetics products in fancy shops. Your competitors are Lush, Yves Rocher, or The Body Shop. The strength of KHITEN is that, unlike its competitors, you are not doing any greenwashing. All your products are not only organic, but also vegan. Besides, this is this cruelty-free position that you choose to highlight with funny slogans. Soft as a kitten, or be soft, doing no harm. Or even more engaged ones, such as this quote from Katherine Hansen, having a soft heart in a cruel world is courage, not weakness. You have 142 employees, 38 working at the headquarters in marketing, logistics, etc. Others are working in one of the 30 shops you have in the biggest French cities. You were doing pretty well, but lately it has been not that good. Previous consultant highlighted 3 problems. The first one is that your sales team is lacking motivation. But it may be because of the decreasing of sales, so this kind of is understandable, even if it remains a problem. The second one is that you don't seem to attract new clients. You used to have some regularly, but you don't now. Apparently, it is the same in all the industry. And the last problem is that your clients lack loyalty, even though they are pleased with their first purchase. So, what can we do about it? Let me now introduce you to gamification. Gamification is a strategy halfway between marketing and management, as it can be implemented to deal with either employees or clients. It is not really marketing, as it can be used to motivate employees, and it is not really management, as it can be used to attract clients. That is why, if we use gamification in this company, it will be in order to solve one of the problems we talked about before. There are different methods to gamify the company, because gamification is made of process. Gamification is used to achieve a specific goal. For each goal, there's a different process than for another goal. The effectiveness depends on the motivation of users and the nature of the gamified system. Gamification may not be a long-term answer, but removing it can be disappointing for users still engaged in it. Therefore, one process can be switched to another one to keep on with the novelty effect. Gamification helps changing the point of view of an activity. Some tasks can be unattractive to do and people might be reluctant to do it. With gamification, you can turn it into something less pointless for people. But to understand it more clearly, let's look at some examples. Here is an example about motivating employees. Once upon a time, there was a company where the employees were reluctant to practice selective sorting of garbages, despite all the bins everywhere and sensibilization campaigns. So the company bought a machine, Cannibal, who looks like a can dispenser. It was in fact a recycle machine that was sorting the garbage itself while rewarding the people who made the effort to put the garbage in it. By giving them randomly points, or a lottery ticket, or a coupon for free coffee or something more interesting depending on what the company was willing to give. And everything was random, so employees were tempted to keep garbages just to try and win something. Now, here's another example. This time, let's focus on making customers come more often. I am sure you're all familiar with the big summer game at McDonald's. When you buy a specific product during this period of time, you can have random Monopoly tickets. Maybe you will have the name of a street, maybe you will have a coupon, or even a free product. But you will have something. Either you can use it right away, or you can use it later. For instance, if you have the name of a street, then you will have something way bigger than right away rewards, but you will have to find and collect every other ticket with the same color of the street you already have. Okay, now let's take a look at all of your problems and focus on which one we are going to try and solve. Yes, we are going to focus on only one of them, because if we fix it, then the number of sales might rise again, then the other problems should solve themselves during the process. Also, it will be easier to see the effect of one solution if you focus on one problem at a time, and it will be easier again to adjust the strategy if necessary. Let's start with your employees' motivation. I have to say, I am not really interested in fixing this one, because they are lacking motivation because of the sales becoming rarer. I think if we have more sales, then the motivation will come back on its own. Also, it is easy for the social climate in your company to drop when you try to improve your employees' motivation. Some might get jealous or over-competitive. It is risky and the motivation might be here only artificially as your employee feels like they have no choice. Just like what's happening in banks with challenges between agencies. The winning agency is rewarded with a bonus on their paycheck, and as everyone wants it, the pressure rises and the employee's behavior might change as well. If you really want to work on this problem nonetheless, here's what I would suggest. More of a challenge that would make your whole sales team rewarded. On each shop, it's on challenge. For every sale, a special ticket will come out of the checkout counter. Then the employees will have to put it in a special machine, such as Cannibal. The machine will give them a reward, points to collect that they will be able to exchange against something special, such as a longer break, some treats, a massage, a travel, whatever you're willing to make them earn and how much money you are willing to put in it. Or maybe earn something immediately available, like candies, products from the shop, etc. And for the atmosphere to stay good between coworkers, the reward would be for everyone. Now, let's talk about the customer's problem. I was thinking about a solution for your customers to come more often to your shop and therefore make them more loyal. That being said, if this solution is successful enough, then it could also attract new customers. As you are selling organic vegan cosmetics, your clients are mostly young women. Why not creating an app with, drumroll, kittens? On this app, you will be able to play some famous games such as your own version of Doodle Jump or Candy Crush. But the main goal is to collect kittens. How to collect them? By earning points while playing games, but also with special items. Those items will be difficult to earn from the games, but not impossible. It will be, nonetheless, way more easier to find them by going to one of your shops. In your shop using their phone and the virtual reality on it, you will be able to see the majestic wool ball. Yes, touch it, scratch it, or make it turn on your screen and it will give you coins and maybe special items. It can only be turned every 30 minutes or something like that, so that you have to come back for more later. Because you might, with time and luck, find the special items by playing games, people will have the feeling that they can play the game without having to give us anything back, completely freely. But if they want to progress in the game faster, then they will have to go to your shop. This aspect of random things is one of the things we psychologically need and crave, according to Tony Robbins. He claimed that we, as human beings, have 6 needs: significance, uncertainty, certainty as in security, connection, growth, and contribution. So if your app fills up 3 of these needs, then people might get addicted to it. Of course, we don't want your customers to get addicted to anything, but we can make them do an extra effort and show up to your shop more often and choose it rather than one of your competitors for their purchases. As people need certainty, if they really don't want to come to your shop or because they live too far away from it, they can buy gems for real money and buy the special items with it. This way, people not living near to one of your 30 shops will not feel too neglected. Of course, by buying products in one of your shops or online, they systematically earn a password that will give them coins and maybe special items too. There will be levels as well, depending on your score at the games and the number of kittens you have found. They will have to reach a special level to unlock special kittens and grow further in the game. And to reach those, they will have to go to the store or buy something online. In order to keep on with the novelty effect, temporary kittens, depending on the time of the year, will be able to be unlocked. For instance, For Valentine's Day, a special Valentine kitten, or a Christmas one? How to have those? This will be different from usual. Puzzles and enigmas will pop up on the app, giving customers clues. They will have to go to one shop and, thanks to virtual reality, look around the shop to try and find a kitten. Yes, a little bit like Pokemon Go. Solving the puzzle first will make them earn some time, because they will know where to look. This will keep your players' customers' interest up. Plus, in order to make them play just a little bit longer, they will earn trophies. Trophies plus the level system, this might fuel their need of growth. 5 pictures shared on social media, for instance, 30 kittens found, etc. Yeah, they will be able to share their kittens on social media. Special temporary ones might be the most shared, as they are not only rare, but you find them using virtual reality, which is even more fun. And that's it for me. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I would like now to hear your questions and opinion about it. Oh, and by the way, if you like the drawings, maybe you would like to go and check my talented little sister's blog, pexelock.com.